Oh, look at that. We're back. Another day of Animal Crossing where it's been don't come. One whole letter I missed. It's been a while since we last played. From the post office. Oh, I got my 4 bells and interest. Been a while since we last played. Because I had a streamathon and a whole lot of other things go on that I just have not been playing. My 4 bells of interest. Last thing we did before we stopped playing was that we spent most, if not just about all of my money, building the cafe. So we have a cafe now. So that was something. My hair was a mess, so I went back and, because I haven't played in a while, I had that messy bedhead. All right, his fucking time capsule was here. Probably gonna want that back now. So I went and redid my hair the same way. But changed its color so it's not bright red anymore. This was... I know who it is, wherever that time capsule just went on me. I think it's in here, right? Yeah, Hamfrey. That's what I thought. Like, that was his, so... He wanted me to bury it. Eventually the dig spot vanished, and then it returned, so I'm like, it must be time. Have anyone? We have Colton, Ermaya, Rasher, Bubbles. Humphrey's over there. I don't know if he's actually in his house. Thanks everyone. Generosity, the new cafe. Yeah, thanks everyone. I think I put all the money in. There was a fishing tourney, I think, this Saturday that's happening. One day before the new year. Wasn't here, unfortunately, for the new year countdown. I was busy playing Dragon Quest Builders and or playing with John at the time. Money rock. Money rock. Hey, get away. This is my money. Need it. I'm poor. So I don't think I'll start any new fucking city projects today. I think what I'll be doing is I'll probably go to the island. We get lucky with some bugs again and try to catch them. Sell, make a bunch of money, hopefully, as long as I'm able to catch some. And then we'll start putting a dent into our debt, because we haven't touched our debt in the last, I don't know how many episodes we've done. I sort of was focused on like back-to-back city things that they wanted. So I had not... I've put like very little into the debt, and I really want to get some of that debt paid so that we can get more expansion and or more rooms, because I have like a shit ton of furniture. Regardless, I have no idea if it's going to fit the aesthetic I want, but at least I could clean up some of the furniture I'm carrying that I've been holding on to. And start like using it for a thing. So I know when I pay it off, they'll be like, "Do you want to expand your attic room again, or whatever, your second floor? Or do you want to add a room?" And I might want to add another room just to do that, but we'll see. We'll have to pay it off first before I even worry about that. Regardless, we're gonna pay every debt off. Like, that's the plan of the series. Like, so even if I don't grab an expansion of the next thing and we just go to another room, that's fine. And I kind of want another room. Mainly because the attic room is whatever the second floor is mostly just like Christmas slash it was the harvest stuff. It's like a weird combo, and so even if I expand that room, there's not a whole lot else I'm putting up there unless it's like red furniture and or purple furniture. Or red, white, or purplish looking furniture. Hey man, you want to buy anything? Oh, I'm gonna sit in this. Oh man, you put this torso for sale? I might want it. It's only 9,000 bells. It's a fair price. Deal. Like 9,500 or something. I usually end up putting it at. Deal. I was like, don't buy the pillar. The pillar is kind of shitty. It was not worth a lot, but I was like, it'll be worth way more if I sell it though, compared to giving it to her to sell. The last of these fruits. I know, it's me again. Should have a backpack with how much shit I put in here. I need like a duffel bag. Good enough for me. I'll take it. Not home, so he is wandering. Either come across him, or I'll keep walking around where he is. Taking trees. Oh, there you are. How you doing? I think everyone's been worried about you. It's fine. Your mayor just likes to go on vanishing trips. Got the capsule. There you go. Huh? You dug up the time capsule for me? I completely forgot about it. Thanks. Let's open it together. It's a blue diamond T. For some reason, I had such a close attachment with this back in the day. There's even a letter here. Hey, future Humphrey, it might be time to retire this outfit. Well, I'll let it sit in the time capsules now. Maybe I'll come back to it and really love it again in the distant future. Probably not. What was I trying to say? I should really take more time when writing stuff. Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you take this shirt as a thank you gift? How'd you put it in that pocket when you stuck it in that pocket? Where are your pockets? You don't wear pants. Secret banana pocket. Secret banana pocket. Oh, welcome. I'd like you to look at these fossils and tell me if any of these are worth selling to these suckers. I mean, valuable citizens. Thank you. I'd like to make a donation. Thinking that you could have these two. I don't need them. Don't need to pull them all out. Don't worry. I'll just reach into your pockets and I'll do it myself. Don't worry. Don't pull out. What was that? Nothing. Hello? It's like a fucking jump scare every time I come in with that fucking shirt of mine. Not bad. Just not really anything I want. Oh, man. The bun wig. I would look so hot. I tried these on. I'd like to try them on. Oh, that looks good. I think I'll forget them for now. Let me try the sunglasses over my sunglasses. Oh, those are cool, but not really what I'm looking for. Here, you can take them back. Welcome. Yeah, I'll take the air conditioning unit. It's gonna be warm one day, and I'm gonna want this. A thing of basketballs. You know, there is a basketball hoop in the, I think I either bought that or it's selling, someone's selling. I might actually take that and this. Then when I have another room, I might have just like a little sports room gym type thing going. Show me the ivy. Oh, it's poison ivy. And she's hot. Kitchen wall, huh? Looks like a murder scene happened. Not really what I want. Astro floor. Astrobot, the game of the year. It's okay, not really what I want right now. I don't know flooring and wall that I want until I start laying the foundations of the furniture out of a room, and I don't have another room yet, so I don't know what I'm really aiming for yet. I kind of just go with whatever. It's all a feeling out process, but don't feel me. Don't worry, I'm back here again. Hi. Actually want this. As long as the bubbles, mine now. I can put that up on the wall or something, and I have my thing of basketballs. A sports catcher or whatever the hell they called it. But I have to wait until I have room, because I do not. I need to get some debt paid first. Then we can expand on that. Then we can worry about it. I like how I still haven't gotten myself a proper, like, sofa. It's so funny to me. I just have a cardboard box couch. My favorite. I have so many different fucking things. There, I have almost... I'm just full of furniture that I'm going to have to sort through. Like I said, upstairs is probably as good as it's going to get unless I get rid of this furniture. But for now, I'm just like, this is fine. Unless I get something that fits the... forever. Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of it in the sense of selling. I might switch it to be an actual, like, couch or chair that I want. But for the time being, it was my first couch, and I'm keeping it. In a room surrounded by wooden furniture, cardboard is close enough. Cardboard's pretty much the new wood. I bought it at the store. I went into here and someone was selling. I was like, that's what I want. I have anything? No, I don't want to sell this to you. I'm going to put it up again and see if some sucker, I mean citizen, will be nice enough to buy this. They've been buying it so far. We could do, like, I don't know, 9,500 again. Cardboard of the sturdiest quality. I think it has books in it. That's why it sits like that, too. How much furniture is just IKEA? The cardboard couch would be fine. Yeah, it fit perfectly. It works for my aesthetic. My first room is like the room I like of the furniture I like, which is I've always been a fan of the like modern, like, or not modern, but like the wood aesthetic. So I always put like a lot of the wood style furniture in there, and then I'm trying to, as the series has gone on and I've been playing the other Animal Crossings and stuff, I use all the other rooms I get and use furniture I don't normally use. So eventually when we have other rooms, I'm just going to be sticking stuff in there that I don't normally make rooms out of and just see how it goes. But that's when I eventually will pay off the debt. Or at least pay off the debt and then get a new room, because I still only have upstairs. All right, let's see if we get lucky with bugs. This has been my, not the most exciting, but my favorite way of making the money, because it just, these bugs sell for so much. It's not the most exciting thing to watch, but it gets the job done, and I do it a little bit better than when I used to fish. That's always how it is. I'll make rooms in Animal Crossing. I'm not great at making things, but I'll have a room, and I'll be like, wish my room was like this. Or my house. Oh, I was too short. I don't like coming from that close of an angle like that, but oh well. Butterfly. I just walk in a circle, hope these beetles like to appear, and then just capture them. And I'll sell a bunch, make money, pay off some of my debt. I forget where I'm at and how much I have left, but at least I'll make a dent, because the last handful of, or the last few sessions I've done of Animal Crossing before I did the streamathon and everything like that, I was paying off ordnance of, like, the other stuff around the city, or town, or village. My moving box coffee table works well enough. Good enough. If it works, it works. That's usually how all of my stuff is. I'll look at people who have, like, crazy setups, whether it's computer setups or something for their living room or bedrooms and things like that, and I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with my weird makeshift setup that I have that looks like I've thrown together. I remember just like pushing 2 cheap tables that I had in my last place together to just make kind of like an L-shaped desk. I was like, I'll just put these 2 like shit tables together and this will work. Because I wanted like one of those like L shapes to fit. Plus I was in like the corner of the room, so I wanted it to kind of rest up against the wall, and I was like, well, this just looks weird. Want you? Get out of here. Catching the bugs. Usually what happens with my wire setup, I'm like, I'm going to make it look nice this time around. It's a fucking disaster. It looks like a tornado has went through my house with all the cords laying around. It never helps, too, is when I was cleaning out some of the extra stuff, I just kept finding more cords that I don't remember why I have them for, but I'm like, I don't want to get rid of them. I might need it. And sometimes it's probably for the best to reuse or reshape up old or trashed stuff into furniture. A hell of a lot cheaper than going out and buying something fucking new that might break anyway within a year or less. I wish I was good at, like, fixing up old crap just to, like, throw it together. I am like the worst at being like a handyman of fixing up, like doing any of that stuff. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. I have so much between my nose. I'm like, I'll look through all my bins of stuff, and I'm like, oh look, like here's 4 or 5 more HDMI cables I didn't know I needed. There's a couple other plugs that I didn't know I had, and then I was like, well, 1, that saves me from buying any, and 2, let's make sure I keep them somewhere that I'll remember it, because I didn't know I had them. So much shit gets thrown around sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not going to toss any of these cords, because I know I'm going to sit there and try to hook something up one day, and I'll be like, I wish I had this cord. Yeah, then I forget about it because I tell my family, I'm like, I want to save these. I'm like, I want to save these. Let's put them somewhere where we can remember we have them. And they're like, okay. And then they get thrown into a bin in my closet. And I'm like, well, that's not going to help. I'll forget there's a bin in my closet. Even though there's like 6 bins in there. Because you're fighting. Yeah, just get rid of all the cords. I keep a lot of spare HDMIs because also, if I'm going to capture old games like PS2 and all that stuff, if I'm not going to, because sometimes I'll just emulate the stuff. I have the game, I have the way to do all that. But if it'll look nicer. But sometimes I'm like, I'm not going to go through that whole process. I'm just going to fucking play it on the old system. I have like a whole fucking cord setup I need for that, and then I need a whole other cord system to get the PS3 captured if I want to play anything off of that for any fucking reason. I'm like, it looks like a mess. And I'm like, if I lose one of these cords, it will be hell. And that's on top of that stuff for that, and then I have, you know, all the usual capture cords for regular stuff. I couldn't even imagine as an audio tech thing or doing anything with instruments and all that stuff. I barely know how to make audio work as it is. It took me forever just to get my microphone to sound anywhere decent. I've been fucking with this thing for a few months. Not the best, but it'll do. Yeah, you lose one thing, then you gotta find it again. Find the right things to make it work. Luckily, mine isn't too difficult, but I only have so many pairs of whatchamacallit, the VGA cords or whatever the fuck the old PlayStation 2 and stuff used, the red, yellow, white cords. I forget what they're called. I'm like, I only have so many of those, and sure, I could probably find some. But I'm like, we never throw these out, because I always need them for something. Because I'm always playing something old. I need that to then convert to HDMI. Like, I gotta... Oh, boy. All of mine, no one ever messes with or unplugs them and change just to charge their phone. I couldn't imagine. I love when it's like someone will set something up for you and they're like, just don't touch anything. Everything's working. Hey, I'm gonna unplug this. Is that okay? What did I just tell you not to do? The whole job, yeah. Don't unplug anything. Just don't. That's how I was with my, how I always am with my streaming setup stuff. I'm like, I'll sit there and be like, man, I really want to move some stuff around. But you know what I don't want to do? Unplug anything. It works. And if I move something, I feel like it's just not going to work anymore. I set everything up. Some people are like, does someone do it for me? Set the whole thing up for me. I'll take it from here. Breaks. Breaks. And then, help. Please. Usually how that goes. I feel like that goes with like any job, though. At times, it's like there'll be people with more experience, knowledge, and or have more certification than you, but then they make someone else do all the work, and then wonder why it doesn't. And then just when it would probably be, you know, better if everyone could contribute, but it's whatever. You end up stuck doing the whole job. Do it lazy do it. Yeah. I mean, that's in the end of the day, it's like it sucks and it's stupid that people don't know, but at the end you're like, you know what? I'm making money because of stupidity, so you might as well enjoy that aspect, even if it can be a bit frustrating. You get paid to seem like the smartest guy in the room because everyone's too lazy to do anything. That's kind of how I was for a few people when people asked me how to like set up streams and stuff. I'm like, all you have to do is Google or look it up. But some people will just be like, help me, do it for me. I'm like, I can't do the stuff for you. Everyone's computers are different. You got to go to the settings that attain to your system. Like, I'm not a professional at this. I may have been doing this for far too long, but I'm not a professional. It's hard to see the crown. That is this venue, the Crown. Yeah, it all works out for getting like all that stuff done, as well as and it gives you all that experience and recommendations or references or whatever. So in the moment, frustrating. In the long run, I guess it's all very beneficial, which is like the important thing. You want everything to work out for you. Man, where are all the bugs? All right, how many do I have on me? I'll store these and see if they'll respawn. He knows what he's doing. Do not unplug a single thing or you'll break it all. That was like the biggest stress when I moved. It was a mixture of I didn't want to unplug a single thing because I don't want to lose wires or fucking don't remember where things go. Then also just hoping nothing breaks on the way over. Setup they have was done by an electrician I'm convinced was drunk. Sounds about right. I try to stop. Yes. The answer would just be yes. When I lived in my last place, the guy who came in to fix my internet was more of an electrician than half the electricians that came to the place. He was quick to already know the problem versus any of the other things. I was like, this is just a mess. And that last place I moved from, fucking death trap. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Gotta catch the bugs. We'll catch bugs. Sell them, pay whatever money I have on my debt. Check out the cafe. Hang out for a bit. Then we'll probably switch our games up. Like I said, today we'll probably be jumping into some more Stalker. Whoops, for a little bit. And we'll go from there. The worst I've seen. It's always worse. The butterfly, but I can't see now. Or why is it crawl through it? Oh, God. Couldn't even imagine. This sounds like a mess of a time. Gotta love when you're the one who's got to deal with that stuff from someone else's mistake. Love the term fucked tape. But either one works. What'd you do? I fuck taped it. All the seams. That was literally what you were saying the whole time while you got into the suit. Just said, fuck this. I'm doing it. Give me the fuck tape. A little bit more room for bugs. 6 more. You mean duct tape? I know what it said. The special fuck tape. Oh, sounds like a mess. What I get for walking in a circle too fast. I mean, I'll complain and be upset about a lot of the issues I come across, but everything could always be worse. We thought he was the coolest guy there. It also just sounds like someone who just came from like a Halloween party. But didn't dress up much. Catch the butterflies. Is that all the bugs I can fit? I only have room for 6. I only got 6 spots. You are the 6 contestants. You are coming with me. I would generally say that sounds like something I would do. Show up with like a mask and just like very little to be prepared, but I don't wear shorts. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's not fine. Cut to the later part where he's like, "You're probably wondering how I got here." Well, it all started when I showed up to work today in the most minimalistic amount of gear possible. Turns out while doing dangerous work, having my schlong run down the side of my shorts is not really going to work. Bugs, bugs, bugs. Why even show up to work unprepared? If you want to burn your degree or certificate or whatever you're violating for doing that, just fucking throw it in a campfire. Throw money at a fire. That seems faster. Bucks. So much monies. Well, kind of quick, because if I do somehow pay the debt off, I won't be able to talk to Tom Nook because he's going to fucking close at 8. 30 minutes to get this done. I don't know if I'll pay it all today because I don't remember where I left off on how much debt I have for this before the next expansion. Yeah, New Leaf is like, you just go to the island, catch bugs for a while. It's not the most exciting thing, but you'll rack up cash quick. And then just there's a lot of other things, of course, you could do. Like selling at the flea market thing, overpriced. I end up selling like a lot of the cheap fossils for like 9,000, and they're like, I'll take it. It's a deal. That's a steal. Wow, you're charging 4 times the usual price? Sounds like you got a steal right there. I'm in. Yeah. Look, I gotta extinct all the bugs if I'm going to pay off the debt. What I gotta do. Yeah, I mean, I hate it. I don't like the idea of them putting it in their house, but I don't go into many people's houses all too often. I tend to just talk to whoever's out and about and stuff, so I never really look inside their house. And worst case scenario, if they were to put whatever furniture they replaced here and I wanted it, then it works, I guess. Hey, are you gonna buy anything? You want to buy something before I walk away? Ooh, you do. That old mare's intuition. You're gonna buy this shit pillar, or okay, you want the weird walk around? Yep, that's me. You should buy it. It's probably like 9,500 bells. Thank you. Awesome. The EDF. World Brothers. 2. And let's see where I'm at with my debt. Yeah, but we still gotta play 5, so. Oh, so close. Oh, I was so close. I just need 100,000. Shit. Oh, well. I can always get that tomorrow. That won't be too bad. I would like to, but he's going to close up shop soon. World Brothers 2, we could do at any point. 5, we have to play before EDF 6. Probably not going to make enough. And like I said, Tom Nook's thing is going to close but at like 8. So I won't be able to talk to him about an expansion. Unfortunately. So we'll have to wait to pay off the debt tomorrow. But that's okay. I don't really want to do any kind of time skipping. It's not really the point of the series. It's been interesting going through these. We started with GameCube, went on to Wild World. Nope, that ain't what I want to do. This? My shovel? Nope. Then we went on to City Folk, and now we're here. It's been a journey. And all while I'm already here. I haven't even fucking uploaded. I'm not even done uploading Wild World. I'll run to here first. I have so much like Animal Crossing I gotta upload for YouTube. But it's now slowed a little because I'm doing 1 a day instead of 2 a day just to build up a backlog of other stuff, which I might be able to do now because we did that Dragon Quest Builder stuff. Shadow is just like foams at the mouth at Builders 2. He's like, go back in there and build more in that fucking pyramid. Complete those tablets. I don't want it. That's what I thought was happening. I don't know, because they like when Dragon Quest Builders 2, they were like, this guy goes between worlds, and I was like, sounds like they were bringing me into the world, because that was the whole idea, was that they brought a builder from the outside to build up the guy through the power of creation, since the illusionary world did not have a builder. Other than who was there previously. Oh man, I'm so close. I need 100,000. Someone give me, someone spot me 6,000 or less than that. But shit, I probably have that in furniture sitting in the thing. New stopper saw for several times. I was terrible at woodshop. But I was also just a big coward. Go collect some shells off the beach. I'm just like scraping anything I can together. See if I hit it before 8. Instead of just going back to the island because it might take me too long. Yeah, just a little bit there, and then Nook's like, I'm closing at 8 o'clock. I can go until 9 if you put the other, like, ordinance in or whatever. And I'm like, no. I like the Stay Beautiful one, so we have less weed chance and flowers are staying alive, so it doesn't look like shit around here. I have an idea, though, for our next Tuesday game. I'm coming up with a couple ideas. The downside is I have to fucking change my setup a little bit because it might be something I need my Wii U for. And the problem is the Wii U is still not hooked up. And I pray to God that it still works. So hopefully, if I can get it set up, then I have possibly an idea for next Tuesday for Classic Tuesday. But if I don't, I might be looking at something to do for a day or two for Tuesday. As a little bit of a filler. And if I still can't come up with anything, then I'll just keep doing Stalker for Tuesdays. Until something comes up. Just let me fight him. There, all right, there you go. Tom Nook, don't close. I'm gonna have like no spending money tomorrow, but that's okay, because we'll end up having money from fossils and whatever else I find in Money Rock and all that shit. Could have tried fishing and things like that. I usually would fish, but I've been really bad at the timing in this game for catching fish. I keep fucking it up for some weird reason compared to the other ones, so I haven't been as comfortable fishing. I'm gonna come back tomorrow and be like, hey guys, I got another write-up from my class. Teacher's mean to me. I keep making mistakes. What the fuck? You don't go anywhere. And also this woman came in and bit me. I want to expand. So I could get more space. I think that means I could get my upstairs expanded, but I don't really have any furniture I want to put in that just yet. So I want another room. Let's do a first floor in the man, if I put one in the back, that's gonna be annoying, but I should just get it out of the way. It's gonna be annoying because I gotta move my TV. Oh my god, yeah, sure. Tiny cramped room of who knows what I'll put back there because I gotta go through my furniture. My backup furniture and see what I want to stick in there. Oh, tomorrow we'll have a back room. Oh boy. Then we can start cramming it full of stuff. That'll be fun. Okay, anyone using the tent? Nope. And in a saw. Just really like the saw. Want to play a game? Alright, do we want to celebrate the fact that we built the cafe before I go into the cafe? Sure. I'm your hip mayor. I love to go to these things, yo. Clack, 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 clack. You know, it looks like he's clapping his nipples. We have an incredibly short speech from the mayor. On to the next project. Which we're not doing for a little while, whatever it may be, because I need to spend money on my house. Just disable the safety protocol. We're going in. Coffee is 200 bells a cup. One, please. All right. We're back, baby. Here you are. One, our specialty coffee. Thank you. Hot, hot, hot. Now that's a good cup of coffee. If you don't mind having to spend a few days recovering from it. Cool. Thank you. Welcome. There's an open seat. There's an open seat. Come serve me. I'm sorry, I can't serve you anymore today. You've had too much to drink. I'll tell you I've much too. Fuck was Moose? I met you? I haven't met you yet. Are we just now meeting? I've been here for like a week. Well, I haven't been playing. Good for you. Like your home. I'd put together something like that if I could. Nice cardboard. I like your box. See, you're also a cardboard fan. not here. I don't remember who Rasher is. It sounds uncomfortably itchy. That's you, right. Forgot that's your name. I don't know why I thought your name was something entirely different. Yeah, I know. I'm going to stop soon. They're always like, after like 40 minutes to an hour, they're like, you look like you're getting tired. You should take a break. Like, thank you. I will. Probably be switching it up here. Got other things to go play and stumble my way through. And the football game's on, my favorite. I hope it's whatever team someone likes versus another team that they don't like. To really enjoy the game, I'm going to watch it up here with my 2 TVs. Tiny. I'm going to have to move this TV, though, because we're getting a room in the back, so that means there's going to be a fucking hole right here. Makes this whole situation a little awkward. Speaking of music, I forgot I have a guitar in here. My goal really is just to pay off all debt. So I've been playing through all the Animal Crossings. I've played, not all, not like the N64 and all them, but like I've played GameCube, Wild World, City Folk, and the goal's always just been pay off all the debt. Now I could, of course, time skip. There's probably glitches, exploits, whatever, but I'm just playing it as if I just picked up the game for the first time. Playing whatever and just doing what I know. So we play for 40 plus or an hour session. Sometimes every day, sometimes just whenever I feel like it to start the stream. And then I move on to other stuff, and then I play again the next day. I don't think... Do I have a debt command? I don't think I do. You think I would. Grab myself. I can't put you up here, right? That was like the whole thing. Oh, I can. Thank God. Yeah, I probably did, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. I thought I had one, but it might have been like Road to Debt Free, but all the first letters of that, but I don't remember. RTDF, but I don't remember. Yeah, I'm still slowly but surely uploading everything, but not everything I did was recorded because there were days where I would play. There would be days I just did stuff very, very short amount of work. But yeah, we did GameCube. I think that's all uploaded. The Wild World is slowly but surely getting there. Then eventually City Folk will get uploaded. And then we will play. I don't know if we'll do anything after this one. I already have paid the debt off and everything on New Horizon or whatever it's called. So I don't really want to like restart that whole game and that whole world, because the only way you can do a new world is either have a new Switch or delete everything. So I don't know if I'm going to bother. It might just, the series might end with this. Like this game until there's a new one. but we'll see. Yeah, Wild World was a fun time. This one's probably going to be our, I mean, it feels like, I don't know, Wild World went on for a lot longer than I thought, but this one's probably going to be our longest because this one has a lot more things you invest your money into. You could invest some stuff in City Folk, but I didn't really bother too much. City Folk, I was just paying off debt, doing whatever. A lot of it divulges into, like, they're not the most exciting series of me to be, but they mostly all divulge into eventually I just fish. Where I'm just chilling, talking about God knows what, and I'm just fishing for my way through to try to pay my debt off. But yeah, but YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the next episode.